The moment Juliet emerged from the twists and turns of the infinite maze and stood before the grand gate, the air thickened with dread. She hesitated but knew that the journey through the maze had only been the beginning. With a reluctant push, the gate creaked open to reveal a vast hall lined with an army of statues, stone warriors, and mythical beasts frozen in an eternal vigil. Their eyes, glassy and cold, seemed to follow her every tentative step. The silence was deafening, a tension hanging in the air like a shadow. But Juliet was a warrior, wielding her sword with a deadly grace that had bested many foes before. It should have been just another chapter in her story. Juliet's heart pounded in her chest, the clang of her drawn sword echoing into the rafters. Yet, no matter how fiercely she fought, the creatures fell only to rise again, the cycle of stone and blood unending. Her arms tired, her breath came in ragged gasps. Despair clawed at the fringes of her mind. She knew she couldn't hold out forever. Just when shadows closed in, dragging hope beneath the earth, two familiar faces burst into the fray, Albin and Rita, her trusted comrades. Together they faced the Stone Legion, but still, the tide would not turn. With every strike that fell, a new horror rose, warriors mingling with beasts in a siege without end. When it felt as though their fates were sealed, a voice, a calming balm amidst the chaos, called out across the hall. Claire's voice, infused with urgency and protection, guided them towards a hidden chamber. Taking shelter within, they watched the stone sentinels advance, vile and unceasing. Then, from the shadows, Geoffrey appeared, his form shifting, feathers igniting as he transformed into a demonic phoenix. Fire blazed through the hall, incinerating the stone creatures until nothing but ash remained. Once the dust settled, the heroes emerged, gratitude tumbling from their lips. Geoffrey, casting a final vigilant look, nodded to Claire. She would lead Juliet, Albin, and Rita through the secret paths, safe from the haunting halls. With a final breath, Geoffrey changed one last time, his flames cleansing the stones of their curse before he stood human once more, a guardian cloaked in mystery.